Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Before I get too far into the read, I have a request of you. In an attempt to kind of personalize some of these more general readings, I am asking you to comment a song below that's important to you. I'm going to add all of those songs to my playlist, and that way if you're listening to a reading, whether it's for Capricorn or for another sign, if you see, again, I put all the description or all those songs that happen in all the readings in the description box below. If you see your song in any of the readings, maybe that's kind of a sign for you to be there. But I just want to include as many signs or synchronicities or, kind of markers that signify to you that you're in the right place. So please comment below, leave a song. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. But we already have the number 6 to get to your reading. 2 5s, so 10. The song Make It With Chew by the Queens of the Stone Age. And so we have the lion, the raccoon, anger, and contempt. So the numbers 45, 97, and 15, as well as 626 and 502. 502 is also a police code, so maybe you're dealing with a police officer. Anyway, Raven on the bottom. I think that the Sagittarius reading just had Raven on the bottom too, for dark. Something in the dark. Anyway, the title of your reading is called The Tortoise and the Hare. And it's called that because in this particular situation, Capricorn, I feel like you are both the tortoise and the hare. You are somebody who is disciplined, you're pragmatic, you're driven and diligent, yes. You're a builder. That's the kind of like to me, you are the builder. Brick by brick. You start, you lay out foundations, you're like, great, up we go, and you just kind of make it happen. The thing, though, is that you're a cardinal sign. You're good at starting things. I'm a cardinal air sign, so I'm good at starting things. I'm just not so good with follow-through. And so I feel like in a lot of situations, you are both the tortoise and the hare because at the start, you're so driven, you jump to get things going. You like to be busy. You like to have projects in the works. You jump to get them going. And I feel like maybe there's two directions here. You jump to get them going, and you turn into the tortoise, turn into the Taurus, a fixed earth sign. Yeah, you turn into slow, steady, lazy. They are diligent, yes, but they are slow moving. They appreciate their comforts. So maybe you turn into the tortoise as your interests in the project sway, or as you reprioritize things. So it's like you jump to get it going, but then your interest in it, as you have more other things that you have to work on, it's easier for you to get not distracted, but to reprioritize things. So it looks like you're moving slowly. Again, you're a builder, so I'm going to use the contractor analogy a lot. I was one, so I kind of get how they work, or can work. But the other option is that you start a bunch of projects, and you rush to finish them because you know yourself. So you start building something, and then you get kind of like, I want to say pissy. Like, if you're commanding your crew or whatever, you get kind of short, you get really aggravated, you get really pushy, you get very Aries, because you want to get it done, because you know yourself. So you're quick to start, and you know that you have to carry that momentum through whatever you're working on, or else there's a good chance that it could, deteriorate, fall. I just saw the Lenormand Mice card. I think it's number 23. That's a Libra energy, so it's all about balance. But you rush to finish projects because you know yourself. You know that you could check out at any time. You know that you want to get the next thing going. You want to start something new. You want to start build. And so the only question I heard after all of your messages was, what happens when you don't let concrete dry? If you're building your foundation, you're pouring a house or whatever, you're pouring your concrete foundation, you just want to build the house, you just want to get it going. What happens if you don't let it really dry? You don't let it cure? It's a false foundation. Warped? Succumbed to the elements? So, we have chastity. What's powering the situation is chastity. The Knight of Cups. The thing about chastity with sloth on the bottom I want to make it with you. I feel like, just because this song is playing, I want to make it with you. I don't want to say it's a relationship reading yet. But I do feel compelled to tell you that good things take time. And I'm pretty sure the tortoise or the turtle is actually a symbol of like Mother Earth as a whole. And I was thinking today about how Mother Earth is the nurturing, fertile, it's like Empress energy, Mother, female Earth, Mother Earth. And Father Time is the calculated, like specific, you know, clockwork. Everything is very, very measurable, precise. And I feel like you need to come into balance with something about that. Something about balance, especially with sloth. I feel like maybe you've been committed to something and it's longer term than the song Leave the Light On by Spafford. It's like a longer term commitment than you're used to. Normally you would have burned out by now, or you would have, you know, swayed or changed your priorities. Leave the Light On by Spafford. The cover has an elephant on it, sitting on an eyeball. So I would look up the spiritual meaning of an elephant. In my deck, elephant means, or it's my forgiveness card. They all have animals and then quality characteristics or personality traits. So, can you tell me more about this chastity? The tortoise and the hare. You are both the tortoise and the hare. You are fast to act, but you can slow up a little bit. Some more water energy, the Queen of Cups, along with kindness and skill on the bottom. I feel like you are coming into balance. I feel like you're learning how to balance in real time. Look at that light bright up. Leave the light on so in the darkness I can find my way home. I just got chills. Okay, I think this is a love reading. I think that you found someone that's helping you find the balance of yourself. So that I know I'm not alone. Maybe you have somebody that... So... Gratitude with no. What's blocking the situation? Let's pull some more cards because I feel kind of all over for you. What's blocking the situation? See that candle? What's blocking us? Hesitation, the Seven of Pentacles, with fate on the bottom. And this was the last card. I made this deck literally last night, and this was the last card I made, and so I put a timestamp on it. That's what that is right there. We have an 84, a 92, a 62, 99 on the bottom. Fate on the bottom, Ten of Swords. I feel like... Let's come to light. A decision you have to make with research on the bottom. What's going to come to balance? Intolerance. Maybe you are the tortoise and the hare and somebody else can't handle that. They can't handle your unpredictability. They can't handle the way that you're both. So you or them have made up their minds. I need to clarify some more. For tortoise and the hare. Yeah, I'm going to use traditional. Actually, nope. Because of that elephant, I'm going to use this deck. My Circus deck. So if you're feeling like a clown, you're in the right place. Leave the light on. The song Wheel in the Sky by Journey. Okay. So can you clarify this chastity card? Decision. You made a choice in this commitment. Aries energy, you made a choice to be wherever you are. You're choosing to pour your soul into it. Even though you're very defensive. Maybe you're defending your decisions. You're defending your plan the way you thought that this would go, because he's holding the world in his hands. I hope she holds on a little longer. Are you a workaholic? And it's impacting your relationship, your Queen of Cups? What's changing is her kindness. Can you clarify this kindness, this Queen of Cups? This is also home. Yeah. You work too much. Somebody works too much because you're leaving your Empress alone at home. Hermit on the bottom. And the song Leave the Light On For Me, maybe she's at her breaking point. I feel like I'm talking to a male right now. Leave the light on for me. You now have to make your own light. I can't take it very much longer. So what's blocking this situation? Hesitation. Taurus energy. 7 of Pentacles. What is blocking this situation? The 7 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you've already done this. You have already been the hare, and now you're turning into the tortoise. You're already stretched really thin. Your plans are overwhelming right now. You're fighting to keep the action. You've lost interest in all of these things, but you have to do them because you're already partially invested. I feel like you have gotten a bunch of things started. And you had planned for them all to go a very specific way, and they're not going that way, and you are really, really messing something up at home because you are invested and putting so much effort in so many other things that aren't your person. But an Empress knows what it takes to build a kingdom. So it's changing is her kindness. I don't know if her loyalty is because chastity, like this is a choice. Empress is generally a wife, a divine feminine. It's not, I mean, it's the Queen of Cups, so emotional, beautiful, kind, nurturing. But the Empress is like locked down. Like she's comfortable. She doesn't have to go anywhere fast. But it doesn't mean she's happy, and it doesn't mean that she's making your life easy. With the 9 of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like you're both miserable. You're miserable and tired. She's miserable and lonely. So, tell me about this decision, this 2 of Swords. Tell me about this decision. I want to say that you need help. You need just manpower help. Queen of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. With the Queen of Swords on the bottom. The song Keep My Name Out of Your Mouth by the Black Keys. I feel like right now you just need a little bit of kindness. You need a good home-cooked meal. You just need a little bit of like nurturing, like a little bit of, of holding on to, a little bit of loving. You're getting a lot of coldness, a lot of sharp swords. And look at that, the Queen of Cups below. Wow, we got some queens out here. Wow. You need to communicate what you need. Excuse me, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you just need to reset your home situation. You need to make a decision. And if you're married, if you're in a partnership, if you are in, a chat, because we have Chastity and the Empress, Hella Queens. Keep my name out of your mouth. So I got two stories. Either someone's so busy that their Empress went elsewhere for time and attention. Remember, leave the light on. The Hermit was holding a light for himself. Now he has to leave the light on for himself because the Empress went elsewhere. Or keep your name out of my mouth. $77. Let me get one more card for the tolerance. Can you clarify what's coming to balance this intolerance? I feel like you just need, if you're still in this committed relationship, and roles can be reversed, if I'm talking to a female, maybe this is your male. He just needs a little bit, you just need a little bit of support right now. You just need a little bit of a break. You need to fall off the horse to get back on. And I feel like if you're struggling through every bit of your life, every bit of your day, like work's a struggle because you don't want to do it anymore. You're invested in all these projects, you're overwhelmed, you're buried. Your partner is unhappy because they're always alone. They feel lonely, they feel neglected, they feel disregarded. Their kindness is, kind of faltering or floundering because you're not giving it to them because you're tired when you get home. You're overwhelmed. And the song Bungle in the Jungle, Jethro Tull, you're just overwhelmed, overburdened. I feel like you just need like a hard reset button and then you'll be good to go again. You need to have a clear conversation, and it's not going to be easy if someone's already upset with you. I'm hearing like, oh, you work too much, you do all this all the time. I just want to spend time with you. I just want to go on vacation, blah, 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 whatever it is. And if you can just, you're practical as hell. You're diligent as hell. If you can just get a plan, and stick to it, and know that this on the other side of whatever plan you make, you will get to the end of it. Just like both the tortoise and the hare got to the end of their race. They got to the end. They had different methods for doing it, but it happened. So if you are both the tortoise and the hare right now, instead of being one or the other, you need to find the balance of both. You need to average the both of them. It's so frightening to have me at your shoulder. Thunder and lightning couldn't be bolder. That's one of my favorite lines of any song ever. So can you clarify intolerance? The law of attraction. But if you go home and you're just like frustrated all the time and angry all the time, and you're walking into a house where somebody else is already frustrated all the time and angry all the time, what do you think you're gonna get? The Knight of Coins. With the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. That's Seven of Pentacles twice. Delays. Reevaluating your investments. This may be a, it's going to be a major teachable moment for you. Either you're going to learn what not to do and how to accept humility. Because I just want to put this out there, you don't have to finish any of these things. Will it speak not great about you? Yeah. But in the end, like, Eyes waiting for dawn. But your happiness in your life is more important than saying you got a bunch of jobs done. Anybody can understand, any human can understand what overwhelming burdens feel like. It's okay, 8 of Cups, to cut your losses. 7 of Cups, illusions. It's okay to cut your losses. Judgment. I feel like you've already checked out. And remember, if you're really good at starting projects and not so good at finishing them, I feel like you may have already checked out of some of these things. And if you don't want to go back to them, but you know that you have to, and you know that when you go to work, you have to come home to somebody who's not happy, it's okay to remove yourself. And that's very unlike you, but again, this life is all about growth and expansion and not doing things that, tire us out and wear us down and make us miserable all the time. Life isn't supposed to be miserable. The 7 of Cups again with the 10 of Cups. I feel like you are just doing the money. Money is huge here. You're doing it for the money. Song Shakedown Street by Grateful Dead. You're doing it all for the money. And you're an earth sign. It makes sense. But if you are too busy and too burdened to ever actually get to spend your money, what's the point of making it? So, Capricorn, I encourage you to, first off, have a conversation with the people in your home, whether it's a wife, a husband, maybe it's the people that you're working with. Have a conversation with the people in your home about what you need. And use I feel statements. That's really important. Because I feel like somebody is, they're not. They used to be kind, they used to be loving, they used to tend to the house, and now they're just not. Now they're just sitting pretty, they've gotten really lazy, and it's because they're resentful. Like, well, why do I have to look at it if you're never going to take me out? Why do I have to do anything? If why do I have to clean the house if you're never going to be home? I didn't dirty your clothes. Why do I have to wash them? And you're just fighting to keep afloat. You're fighting to make money, but you're not going to get paid till the projects are done. Maybe that's what it is. So you have to do them. So yeah, I encourage you, get yourself on a schedule. Get yourself on make a plan. Plan was the first, didn't plan come out with Goose? No. That was Sagittarius, I think. Make a plan and pour yourself into that plan with the light at the end of the tunnel that you set within that plan, and make sure that everybody that needs to be on that page is on that page. And say, I know this is hard, I know you're unhappy, I know, but this is what I need from you so that we can do this in the future. And honor it. You need to honor it. You can't just say it. You can't just say it and then be like, oh, look, opportunity. Because I just thought of Peter Griffin. He's like, oh, piece of candy, oh, piece of candy. And he just keeps like, oh, opportunity. But it's a trap. And it's the universe trapping you again. So learn from this. Learn your boundaries. Don't put yourself in a prison. Do you see how the lines are behind him? It's okay to admit that like you can't finish something. It's okay to it's not ideal. Okay, it's not ideal to switch horses midstream, but it's still okay to if it's for the best outcome for everybody. And I think in this situation, if you're really checked out of a project, if there's something else you really are more invested in that you want to do, go do it. Switch horses midstream. It's okay. And that's unlike you, I know. That's going to be a major lesson, but do it. Do it for you, do it for your partner, do it for your home, do it for everything, and learn from it. So Capricorn, if this resonated, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Please comment and leave a song below so that you know that you're in the right place if you happen to hear it. And that's all I got for you. So I'll see you next time.